Recording.
Hi, Pat
Hello.
Miller. No, just wait 1 minute. Can I tell somebody I'm
Oh,
Gabby?
yeah,
I'm Gabby. And
I
this
know.
is the Gabb. And who are you? Because I'm supposed to tell who you are.
My name's Chris.
Hey, Chris Sargent.
Yeah.
And I am supposed to say, please like and subscribe to our YouTube programs every week so we can continue to have fun. So now that I've done that, everybody's going to be happy. Chris Sargent, God knows how long I've known you, but forever.
A long time.
Yeah. And you are with,
I own a restaurant called Brazen up in the Highlands.
which is fabulous.
Thank
If
you.
I must say so myself. You've been there over 5 years now.
Yeah, we signed a lease 7 years ago. We've been in operation over 6 years.
God bless you. And
Yeah.
you didn't sneeze. Okay. I'm going to have to, well, they don't see me yet. They just returned, but I'll pretend like I don't see them until they see me. Anyway, you have been there. It's a neighbor. You were actually there before Rhino was quite as, or wherever you are, Tennyson, as popular.
Yeah, it was just Parisi's, Hops and Pie, and us.
Yeah.
Now it's a lot of people now.
But describe Brazen to everybody because
Brazen
it's
is
not on that Tennyson Street.
it is not. It is nestled up to the park at the old Elitch's. So Old Elitch's has been redeveloped, and they built a bunch of condos and a Sprout shopping center. And in that Sprout shopping center, we are the building, I guess, east and southeast.
So you're
Corner.
really sort of an independent restaurant in an independent spot, a little different because you have to go off of 38th and Tennyson, take
Correct.
a turn, and you're there.
Yep.
And
So
you're,
we're
go
what's
ahead,
that?
go.
No, yeah. So we're nestled into the park. So yeah, you have to take
That's
a
what I
left
was
and
going to
then take
say.
another left.
And what
We're-
you've done with COVID and all of that is fabulous because you've used the park.
yes, our landlord allowed us to use the park, so we didn't have to do the igloos or tents or any of that during the winter. We were fortunate enough to expand the whole inside to outside with the park, and then just to kind of create enough sales that we could close for the winter. And we closed for 6 months, and it was really nice not to have to, just figure out another. Do we get igloos? Do we get heaters? Do we, do all that? So we were very fortunate.
And it's fabulous since you've reopened. You do have indoor dining when you need to use it.
Yep.
So you,
So indoor dining has been a thing. We try to keep everybody, again,
well,
6 feet.
I did indoor because it was a miserable night and we had a
Yeah,
great. So
good.
tell us about what you're doing. Are you doing lunch and dinner, brunch, any of that?
So probably like many other restaurants in Denver right now, we are very short staffed.
Oh,
So
yes.
we are not allowed to, or not allowed. We aren't able to do brunch right now, and we're
Okay.
actually closed Sundays. So once I can get a
Oh,
full,
okay.
yeah. So once I can get a full staff, we will reopen Sundays, and we'll do Sunday Fun Day from 11 to 6. We're gonna call it actually Rose Sunday Fun Day. We're gonna
Oh,
offer like 3 to 5 rosés at a discount, and just say, hey, enjoy the beautiful patio we have.
oh, it's fun. Well, you'll let us know when that happens.
Yeah, as soon as I get staff. So, but as of right now, we're just doing dinner.
Okay, and you're doing dinner Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday dinner. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you open early for a happy hour or?
Yeah, so again, because of staffing issues, we're opening technically at 5, but we had people show up yesterday at 3:45. But it was beautiful out. Is there any way we can sit on your patio? And we said yes. And we're here to accommodate. I mean, that's what this business is all about. So once I get a little more staff, we'll open at 4 so everyone can enjoy the weather. But if you come early, I'm here every day, all day. So we'll be
Okay,
ready.
question.
Yeah,
Mother's Day is obviously a Sunday. Are you opening on Mother's Day?
I don't think we can. I don't think we have the staff for it.
Good for you. I'll be your mother. You can take me to brunch someplace.
Well, speaking of mother, my mother will literally be moving the day before. She'll be here
Uh,
Saturday. They're moving
so
from New
your
York.
mother's coming to harass you. You don't
Yeah.
need to be.
So now the whole family's technically in Colorado.
Good.
So
Okay, now tell us about the menu and all that good stuff at Brazen.
so the menu, is very neighborhoody. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're not trying to be fancy. We have a cheeseburger on the menu. And then we
Yum.
have all of our classics, the meatballs, the Brussels sprouts, the deviled eggs. And then this week we're about to put on some pork belly and some Thai curry mussels, and then
Ooh.
2 house-made pasta dishes.
You're not
So
taking away the pork sliders, are you?
no, the pork sliders are still there. They're doing really really well.
Oh, those are
We tried to put like 3 or 4 entrees on the menu, and then it just kind of didn't work. We have such a small kitchen to do that traditional appetizer entree thing. We try to make it work. The couple weeks we've reopened, but it's not working. So we're going back just to small shareable plates.
well, to me, that's the fun of going out to eat anyway.
Yeah, and then we have it. If you don't want to share, we have the cheeseburger on the menu to kind of just say, hey, there you go.
Well, you can share a cheeseburger.
You could.
And you're doing tuna poke.
Yeah, we have the poke, we have the Thai salad, the beets, we have the hanger steak that we've done since more or less day one, and then hopefully I can get my hands on some jamon iberico, balota, so from
Oh,
Spain. Literally right before you and I started, he and I were talking about getting a leg in, so
oh,
that
that's
would be fun.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's all.
that you have to just slice thinly.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get bone out, so and then we're gonna throw it on a slicer so we can just make sure everything's perfect and let the machine do all the work.
Well, I should say that you should say maybe if somebody's looking for a job.
Yeah.
People are looking like mad and they might be watching this show.
Yeah. So front of the house, we're good. I just need line cooks or dishwashers or anybody that wants to help out in the kitchen. That's what we need right now.
My talent is dishwashing.
Yeah. And it's funny because we've paid more than we've ever paid before, and the back of the house splits tips, and I still am having a hard time finding people. It's funny, 5 years.
Back of the house splits tips.
Yeah. So I give the back of the house 5% of the tips that were made that
Oh,
night.
good for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you're not adding on all those extra charges.
I can't stand the extra charges. I think it's my job as the owner to come up with, you know, menu items that are cost effective and systems that are cost effective. I can't stand when I look at we just went out to dinner and literally at the bottom said tipping's included, but there's a 24% surcharge, and that's
I'm glad I wasn't in that restaurant.
yeah. I mean, it's fine. Everyone's got to do what they got to do. It just thought it was a little presumptuous. So, I still believe that we have to earn your money, and
Good for you. Well,
um,
I think that brings people in too.
I hope so. I don't.
Okay. Now I know you did not take reservations. Now with the COVID, are you taking reservations
We
now?
are taking reservations, and in outside you have all the time in the world because we have so much room. Inside, we're capping it at an hour and a half.
I think that's totally fair.
Yeah.
I was in a place the other night and it had a time you had to leave, and one of the people said, "Oh, that's awful." I said, "No, it isn't. They have to clean everything up and
Yeah. I mean,
sanitize before the next person can come in."
some people are okay with it. Some people are indifferent. Some people can. What are you going to do? You're trying to make the best decision you can.
I don't know. You're going to have fun if you go to Brazen, though. Prices are right and
I
it's
think
great fun.
so.
But have you told everybody? Because the answer is no. Tell everybody the name, the website, the hours, the phone number, and all that.
Sure. So it's Brazen Neighborhood Eatery. The telephone number is 720-638-1242. You can find us on brazendenver.com. Super original. And then what was the other question? Oh, I missed one.
Uh, Phone number,
Yeah.
reservations.
And then open table. That's what we use. You can always make a reservation. If for some reason open table says we're booked, please call. And I'm pretty good at finding room for people.
Okay. You're not doing delivery.
We are not
Or
doing
takeout.
delivery. So we right before COVID we tried. We were about to partner with somebody. It was an awful experience, and then
Oh, I
during
don't
COVID,
like.
Yeah, during COVID, we tried it again, and again, it was just as awful. And if you're going to take, I think the city capped it at 15%, but if you're going to take a decent chunk of our hard work, like it's just got to be easy. And it never was.
No,
So
I'm not against it. I'm just asking so people know.
yeah,
They
no, we yeah,
come visit you.
yeah. I mean, we have the park and we have the patio, so
And
you
you
know
have the fun.
we do have the fun. So yeah, it's really really nice to to have those luxuries. It makes it a
Well,
lot easier.
please keep us informed as to when Rose Sunday starts.
Yeah, Rose Sunday for sure.
Okay, and you are a love.
I
And
appreciate
thank you,
that.
thank you, thank you. And to everybody, Brazen, well, I'll be there actually with one of my buddies on Monday, this coming Monday, just because I love it. And I have such a good time when I go there. And we'll keep everybody updated and maybe someday even another Gabby Gourmet dinner.
Yeah,
I have
right.
more people asking for that now.
Yeah, I hear you
So
on that one.
we'll get that one. In the meantime, please like and subscribe to the show. Get over to Brazen and have a great weekend. The sun is shining and it's gorgeous. And I love you. Thank you.
Love you too. Good to see you.